Champ barbecuers, yes, it's nighttime. It's going on midnight. I have my daughter's birthday party tomorrow, and one of her favorite things is pork. So we're doing pulled pork sandwiches for her Peppa the pig birthday party. Quite ironic, but she's only turned 2, so she won't know. And we're doing this on the Weber kettle with the slow and sear, with hickory chunks and Kingsford charcoal, because once I get this on, in like an hour or so, I'm going to make sure everything's good to go. I'm going to bed. I'm going to wake up again in about 5 hours after it's been on to come check on it. And we'll have this thing done in 12 hours. So about noon, and then I'll pull it off and we'll let it rest for an hour or 2. And then we'll pull it, party time. And we're gonna get together this pork butt with some of this Pit Boss Sweet Heat. This one here doesn't say made in the USA. It's got French. I don't know. And this one looks a lot bigger, but it says it's less content. Got some smoke rolling. Temp is rocking. We are getting there. We're gonna ride it at 225. We're at almost 200, but check the color of this. Now I had to trim out a lot of hard fat and some silver skin in there I found. So usually I never really trim up a pork butt, and maybe I should. After digging into it, I believe that's something I should do more often. And yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna cook this fat cap down, something different. Usually I always do the fat cap up, because the big story is it will render down through and keep it more moist. But I don't believe that's true. We're gonna change it up, folks. Anyway, this Weber kettle doing its thing. Now let's do ours. It's only like 60 degrees out. I didn't use a binder, and it still, the salt will do the trick. And almost all rubs have salt. So, looks amazing. Heat is kicking. Smoke's ready to roll. Let's get the lid back on that sucker right now. Now, fine tune this guy. Drink a couple more barley pops. Listen to a little music, might have a bonfire. Go to bed, set the alarm for 6 a.m. It's just a touch over 12 right now, midnight. And there was just the longest train going by. It was so loud, the racket. So I held off 10 minutes for you guys. Hit the thumbs up, please. We might wrap, we might not. We might ride this thing out. My last few cooks, I've been just riding them out. No wrap, and the cooks have come out phenomenal. So I'm hoping to do the same here today. Get a nice bark on that, and shred that up. Add whatever sauce you want later on. It's gonna be a killer Peppa the Pig pulled pork party. Party's done. Pulled pork was pretty darn good. Could have been better. Where I went wrong was not wrapping early enough. Bark was super, which caused some hunks to be extra dry. But cutting out all that fat, this was something brand new to me. And the 80% of the pulled pork was phenomenal. without all the extra grease and stuff. I really like that. I would have spritzed more. I would have wrapped earlier for future cooks. But cutting out that fat, I really dig that. I think that's how I'm going to do pulled pork from now on. And yeah, it was less forgiving with temp fluctuations, let's say, with less fat. The hard fat doesn't matter, but cutting out as much as that I did. But the pulled pork was amazing. Like I said, it wasn't greasy. Like sometimes you get that really fatty, greasy, can mess with your stomach. So next time, like I said, I'll spritz more often. And if it wasn't for having to have a birthday party ready for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I wouldn't have started cooking the night before as early as I did. Like, it's fine to start at like 3, 4 in the morning and then take a good decent sleep and then get up and then you can go on your cook way easier than what I did. I couldn't, I don't know. It's tough work, boy. Now, if I stayed awake for the whole thing or got up at 6 o'clock in the morning like I did, I came out, I spritzed, refueled, and filled up the basket, got that going. So I was out here for about 20 minutes before that came up to temp and was holding steady. I went back to bed, got up at 10. Everything was holding really good. It's just that bark, you'll see, it's really dark, which sometimes, like with beef, you want that. But with the pork, it was too dark. A little too done on the outside, but the inside, phenomenal. 5+ pounds of pulled pork was beautiful. So I probably cut off a good almost pound in fat and maybe barely a pound in not so edible, damn near pork jerky. All right, as you will. In the end, pulled pork's awesome, guys. So hit the thumbs up, comment down below. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Right now, I'm gonna go catch this bonfire. Let's roll. Way too dark. Cheers, folks. All right, next day. This goddamn camera. Son of a bastard.